Welcome, friends. My kids are finally asleep, and I've been heading down another long, winding Duggar rabbit hole known as Josh Duggar and the Danica Dillon saga.
Now, an adult film star stepped forward claiming when Josh cheated on his wife, it was with her.
Hi everybody, I just wanted to say hi.
In August of 2015, In Touch Weekly came out with an interview of a woman claiming to have had an affair with the 19 Kids and Counting star Josh Duggar. Danica Dillon even passed a polygraph for the magazine and spoke candidly about her negative feelings towards her encounter with the reality star.
Danica Dillon alleges she had sex with Josh on 2 separate occasions, both times while his wife Anna was pregnant with the couple's 4th child.
Danica alleges Duggar had 2 quote-unquote terrifying rough romps with the porn star while his wife was pregnant with their 4th child. BiographyPost.com identified Danica Dillon as a multi-talented adult film star, glamour model, and feature dancer who has been performing in P since 2009. Named Miss Congeniality at the 2013 Night Moves Awards, Danica continues to thrill her fans with a wide range of raunchy web clips, sultry solo shoots, and critically acclaimed MILF Cougar-themed productions.
I'm about to take a shower.
Dillon, a 28-year-old adult film star, told In Touch magazine Duggar first approached her at a strip club where she was performing in
In August of 2015, stripper and adult film star Danica Dillon revealed details of how her encounter with Duggar quickly turned violent after the disgraced reality TV star lured her into bed with promises of cash gifts. "He was manhandling me, basically tossing me around like I was a rag doll," she told In Touch magazine in an exclusive interview conducted under a lie detector. The first incident allegedly occurred after Josh approached her at the Gold Club in Philadelphia, where she was performing in mid-March. The second incident happened only a month later when Danica was performing at Creekside Cabaret in Colmar, Pennsylvania. "He walked into the Gold Club like a normal patron, and he said he'd been a fan for a long time and was watching my career grow. He even said from before my boob job until recently, and that he loved watching my very first scene on an adult website," she tells In Touch. "Then it got creepy."
He showed up and told her, "I'm a fan, I followed your work for years," and then offered to pay her $600 for lap dances, and then proceeded to ask her for sex.
After watching her show and quote-unquote eyeballing me, Danica says he bought $600 in private dances and then asked me how he would be able to spend the evening with me. She reveals to In Touch that Josh was violent with her when they were together. He did not use protection and gave her thousands of dollars after their encounters. Danica admits she, quote-unquote, took the opportunity because Josh offered a gift to her, $1,500. But soon after Josh arrived in her hotel room, things got rough. He was manhandling me, basically tossing me around like a rag doll. And although it was consensual, it was very traumatic. I've had it rough before, but this was terrifying.
She was terrified of him. In the end, he dropped $1,000 on the table and walked out the door.
In November of 2016, Danica sued Josh for $500,000 in damages related to the alleged encounter. According to People magazine, by December of 2016, Danica dismissed her lawsuit against the former 19 Kids and Counting star, agreeing not to take any further action on her claim that he assaulted her. The documents show that Duggar's attorney initially asked Dillon to pay his legal fees and post a statement admitting her allegations were false on Facebook. Meanwhile, Anna Duggar opened up about supporting her husband during their difficult year in a blog post. "Just recently I visited Josh. It was an important step on a long, difficult road," she wrote. "I want to thank all of you for your prayers and your messages of hope. I can never express how your kindness and prayers have brought encouragement when I needed it most. outpacing the grief and discouragement at every turn. I trust that God will continue to show his love and tenderness towards us and bring beauty from ashes, somehow, as only he can. Please continue to pray for me, Josh, and our children. This year, in an interview with Daily Mail TV, Danica chatted about her feelings regarding Josh's arrest for CP charges. She says she hopes he's in jail for, quote-unquote, the rest of his life. She called the charges, quote-unquote, disgusting. Then she added, I'm not shocked by it. I'm not shocked in the least. He's been a disgusting man his entire young adult life. Danica continues, I know who he is. Millions of people have read who he is, but he's never faced any kind of repercussion, any kind of justice. In the interview, Danica talks about Anna, Josh's wife. Anna is staying by her husband's side amid the conviction. Danica states, it's disgusting that you know he's a predator. You know he was inappropriate with children before, and yet you continue to give him more children. You continue to put your children's lives at risk. I don't understand it. I will never understand it. There's something so sick and twisted for a man to be accused of CP and to be sat there smiling and his wife saying, it's okay, we're going to be okay, because it's not okay. It's not okay for you, and it's not okay for those kids. Danica's interactions with Josh are all alleged, and she did end up dropping her lawsuit. Danica has a history of working in the pea industry, so it's difficult to know what you can take from her information and fully believe. However, I do personally believe that the encounter happened and it probably was rough and or violent. And just because Danica was willing to take money for it doesn't mean that it wasn't wrong. It certainly lends further credence to the idea that Josh Duggar has deviant traits when it comes towards his personal relationships with women. This is just another part, a small piece of the deep dive I've been doing into the Duggar family and their relationships and what's been going on with Josh. Please check out my other videos to learn more.